I wanted to watch my run, the 17 from yesterday. So let's do that. Okay, so... this was actually after I just had failed another run. I think right before that. You see, I still have Incense running. Incense is only like up for like 5 minutes or something. And in that moment, I was checking my Incense, I see, oh, there's only 2 buffs. I was wondering, where's my third one? And I forgot to click it like the previous run. I remember that one. So this is the Poison Spiders with Skellies and the Temple map. So it's the best map in the game. And the second best monster type that I had here. So I popped the Chorus of War, okay. The lag. I wonder if I could have kited this a bit better. So where's that first pack here? So basically the idea is I need to keep up my Disobedience here. I have Disobedience on the setup now. Because I dropped the Iron Skin Potion and some other stuff. So I'm running with Disobedience. And I have to kind of keep up my stacks here while running around. So I try to like kind of shoot into a pack, but try not to hit any elites. Because if I hit elites, they will be knocked down and they don't follow me. So I try to hit like, you know, a random pack somewhere. And then for like the next 10 seconds, I'm kind of safe with Disobedience. So that's kind of like what I do while kiting. And obviously we don't want to fight any packs where there's champions, but here's elites. So I just try to like engage them. And kite them up here. There we go. So I have 3 elites and a champion. And I try to get rid of the champion here first. Usually when I try to get rid of a champion like this, it means that everything will already be unstoppable by the time that I finish with it. Yeah, like these elites will become unstoppable like now, basically. So I can't really DPS them much, and I try to kite a bit further. So this is a good start so far. Not RNG-wise, but how I did it. And now we nuke. And now comes the Death Trap. This was a sick Death Trap. A bit greedy, you see there's a lot of targets. It's like 30 targets maybe. It's a pretty greedy Death Trap, but lots of small stuff so they will die. And here we go. Now they dotted up. So this should nearly kill some of these elites. Yeah, this guy is already dying there, the spider. How much is it taking for on this guy, I wonder? 69 million. 68. Okay. There comes more champions. There's like another problem here. Like this is actually worst case scenario. I have like 2 half-dead elites and I find a champion. This is really bad. Because this guy alone just like costs me like 10 seconds or so in some cases. Because I have to kill him alone and then everything's unsolvable again. But here I managed to finish off the elites and we keep going. And these are next elites that were right there, which is kind of sad. But there is spider guys. The spider guys are definitely better than the spider hosts are better than the spiders as elites. They can also be skeleton elites, which are probably the worst. Because they're kind of slow as well. Okay, did like a nice nuke there, but not enough to finish them. So I keep going. I think I killed them all off here, right? They're kind of low already. I get to like 30%, I can definitely just finish them. This is a relatively good nuke. How long did it take for this entire pull? Like half a minute? Let me see actually. Yeah, we engaged them at 8:48. And then we pull a bit together and at 8:40 we start DPSing, we do the Death Trap. Okay. Yeah, they died pretty fast, yeah, that was good. I want to see like how much poison do they have on them. The top guy's ticking for like 50 million. The bottom guy for 30 million. I could have probably just left them here. I'm not sure how much HP they actually have. Oh, the Treadle Bar. I'm elaborating a bit why this is the best map with the best mobs. The best map, this is because it's just very open. You can like make pulls very easily. So you can like, you know, you go to one corner, you try to look for like elites. You go to the other corner, if there's elites too, you can combine them very easily. So they don't get stuck in corners and stuff. And the best monster set is just because the skellies and the spiders, they're all like very tame. And also very high density. And also the spiders follow very easily. So nothing really hurts here. And it has the best progression basically. So it's just like OP. The poison spiders are a bit worse than the red spiders. The red spiders are even more tame because you don't get this poison dot on you all the time. But outside of that, it's like basically the same. And if you can survive the dots, it's all good. Entire grow clean doesn't really matter. You know, it's just poison. Like, as long as you out heal it, it's all good. If you add blade shifting into a later fire blasting out takes more damage than regular melee puncture combat? I don't understand. You mean I take more damage? I don't think that fire enchanted shotguns you if you stand on top of the guy. I don't think it can hit you like multiple times. Okay, this was actually, let me see the pull again. So here, I think we engaged the elites already, right? After the previous pull, yeah. So that's like those 3 elites. And there was like another pack down, but this was like far down. I think I tried to clean this up a little bit here because it's too much. But I was kind of afraid to press the death trap, so I didn't. Yes. And now it's too late to press the death trap, because everything is already unsolvable. Well, the elites are unsolvable. I could still press the death trap now. And then maybe I should try this. Even if the elites are unsolvable, I could pull everything else in. On the elite. At least on 2 of them. But realistically, you want to wait until everything can be pulled. Also, one of these guys is vampiric. So I decided instead to just run ahead and make another pull, and we actually got 3 more elites and a bunch of stuff. And here comes the death trap. Copium? Yes. That was sick. That was very sick. Yeah, it was actually really well played here, I think. Like, we actually decimated even the new elites. There's only 1 guy left. That was a really sick pull. And there's more. But with 2 champions and a suppressor. This is like nightmare scenario. Suppressor and champions. Like multiple champions. But there's a protection shrine, which was really handy. But here, like, look at the lag. When you have a pull like this and there's 2 champions, man. And then like maybe one of them is chilling outside of the bubble. Good luck, Dodo, by the way. Yeah, and then I just kite them further, just like this, because again, they're all unsolvable right now. So it's time to kite. But you have to make sure you don't kite too fast, because they might reset. But yeah, this is fine. This is actually pretty much ready to do a death trap. Do a death trap now? I think I death trap now. I still have the shrine up. Okay, I think I tried to like hit him a little bit, and there was the water. Okay, he casts a death trap on the bottom. Yeah, and here we go. Well, that was pretty greedy, but it was fine still. But it was like, this was like as close as it gets. Yeah, with the death trap. I already killed a lot of the small spiders, actually. Look at this here. Like, I shoot. Like, most of the small spiders are already gone. And we still lag out so hard. He got the death trap, and then... And the protection time is already over. Look at the progression jump. Look at the progression bar on the right. Yo. Yeah, that was insane, actually. This pull was insane. There's a full HP elite here. This guy. And just died. Yeah, hey, tall enough. Yeah, this is like, it's like pretty unique to Pen RF build because of the trickshot aspect, like scaling so well with density. Like you pull them in a tight cluster, and then a trickshot hits everything. When you hit like any other target, like it just scales your damage exponentially with the amount of targets. Oh, here's a lot of skipping, and then we get a double pack again. This was really good here, but there's a champion in there again. So I have to get rid of the champion. And there's a channeling shrine. That was actually kind of handy here because I didn't have bursting venom proc. Let me just nuke them. We have them like really nicely stacked up here, actually, just from like walking. Yeah, let me see that kiting again. All the elites are kind of stacked. Besides this guy, he teleported in, okay. Yeah, like here you have to like kite him together. Because this is like way too early to press Death Trap. So I have to like stack them up myself, which is kiting, and we did that pretty well here. They're all stacked up, you see. And now I just try to like blast into elites while the small stuff dies. And then we do the Death Trap. Here it comes. And we decimate them. I mean, they were all unstoppable and stuff, but it was helpful. Yeah, only one guy left now. Oh yeah, I stood in the explosion actually. I didn't see the explosion. There's a fire explosion going off. I did like half of my life. Wasn't too bad. I think I finished off the Skelly here, right? The teleporting Skelly. Was a bit annoying to try to finish him. It actually took very long. But there was still a bunch of trash left, so... And I think now we just did like 2 trash pulls and that was it, right? We were like 95%. Yeah, I think I just did this pull and like 1 more trash pull and that was it. How long does it take for me to spawn now, actually? We have 5 minutes, 7 left. I think it still took me like half a minute or something. So this pull was like 7 seconds, that was really good. 10 seconds. And then here, there's like a bunch more elites now, but they don't want to kill any more elites. They just want to get the trash and that's it. Yeah, I was kind of scared I would run into some champions here. So I didn't want to go further to the right. And I just did this one. And I think this was enough. Yes. Okay. Okay, we switch our stuff. So on the Bloodseekers, I removed Trickshot aspect. I equipped Pestilent and Points aspect. We swapped Blade Shift to Puncture. We swapped Death Trap to Smoke Grenade. And we get Concealment instead of Pen Shots. Concealment helps a little bit to sometimes get unstoppable, and mostly to split them up more easily, because you want to do 1v1. And I felt like I need Pestilent Points to kind of have more consistent procs, and also with Puncture I can more safely fight the more dangerous Bloodseekers. In my case, actually, I think in this run, all of the Bloodseekers were somewhat tame. We had 1 Zork, but I was able to do it anyway. It was a Necro, I think it was a Necro, a Zork, and a Barb. So, kind of like an average combo, I guess. And now it's just like about standing in the poison puddles as much as possible. And trying to kill all of them in like roughly 1 minute each. It's actually crazy to think about. If I want to do this on tier 20, I need like 2 minutes per Bloodseeker. I have to spawn with Bloodseekers with 6 minutes left or something if I want to have a chance on tier 20 with my current character. So that's pretty hilarious. Maybe I would have to like fish more for the better Bloodseekers and actually play Blade Shift instead of Puncture. Which would give me like a maybe 20% DPS advantage. And then I could maybe also just like bank on more procs from Bursting Venoms. And actually not run Pestilent Points, and we have like another offensive aspect. So I could maybe squeeze it down to like 1.5 minutes per Bloodseeker. If it's easy, good Bloodseekers, and I get like somewhat lucky with my Bursting Venoms. But yeah. What is the worst Bloodseeker? Yeah, the worst is Zork, for sure. In fact, I'm not sure if they fixed the Telestomp, but I made a video about the Telestomp on Zorks. Like when they teleport, they insta one-shot you here. This teleport. Like the regular Zork teleport, not the teleport affix. It used to one-shot everyone, but I actually got hit by it once in this fight and I did not die. So they might have fixed it. Or maybe it just happens sometimes. But basically what I was trying to do here is I was waiting with my Shadow Step as long as possible to not accidentally Shadow Step into the teleport, because they tend to teleport away from you, and if you Shadow Step in that moment, you end up at the teleport location and you die. At least this is what used to happen. So I was kind of very careful, and I only used my Shadow Step right after the teleport, or maybe a few seconds later, like here, like they teleported and I Shadow Step. I wait for the teleport. And then I do another Shadow Step, like now would be the time. Here. To activate my buff. Because every 8 seconds I have to hit something with my Shadow Step to get my buff. And here again. So since they have like, I don't know how long cooldown, let's say 7, 8, 10 seconds or something, they use the teleport, you wanna just like hold off. And I think at some point, I actually was kind of greedy, trying to get more time. And I did a Shadow Step in exactly the wrong moment. I was not like following my own rule. I think the next one. I think here. Yeah, exactly. I saw it coming. I was like, okay, it's time to get the buff up, you know? And then I pressed my Shadow Step, and I did not die. But I see I lost like half my life, actually. Or was I not full? I was full. So he just didn't one-shot me. But yeah, I teleported like half of my life here. Which is more than any other attack from the Bloodseekers, basically. I'm pretty tanky. So, it's pretty wild, actually. But I survived it. What, actually? Ah, wait, he's unstoppable. So he doesn't have like slow damage reduction and stuff. And like CC stuff. Now look at this teleport again. He actually hit me again, I just realized. Because the Sork teleported into the wall and hit me again. Here. How much damage did I take? Yeah, look at this again. 60% of my life. Just a teleport. Also, there's a cold explosion on me. This is a cold enchanted, I guess. It triggered as well. So that's probably why it was more than before. See that? Okay, now we finish her. So you gotta be careful, actually. Like, the sword can actually just a Pepega teleport right next to you into the wall. And you can actually die from it. You gotta be careful, guys, when you fight the Sorks next to the wall. They're just too dumb. Okay, here I engaged with Concealment, and then Smoke Grenade, just to like completely disable him. Missed my rapid fire, by the way. Beautiful 22 combo points into nothing. But we got our proc. Yeah, that was Pepega. How did that happen, actually? Where's my cursor? Wait, I didn't see it. I think it was because I repositioned again, like, one more time. Like, I walked up to him with the smoke grenade up. Dude, it's so fast. Here. So the cursor is still over, and then if here the cursor is not on the target anymore, and I shoot, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was not on purpose, of course, but it was kind of funny. In that moment, I was like, you know, kind of like under pressure, right? It was like the last Bloodseeker. And I mean, I knew I had enough time, and I saw it was a barb. Like, a barb is not too bad. Barb is like one of the better Bloodseekers to get. The only thing annoying about barbs is that he ground stomps you all the time, and I'm playing without Metamorphosis compared to most other builds. So the ground stomp is actually like relevant. But if I keep like one of my Shadow Steps ready, or my Concealment, I'm usually fine. Actually, I think I completely forgot about pressing Concealment here. And I just did it with Shadow Step, and it's okay. Like, he doesn't have anything else. He has Chilling Wind, doesn't really matter. Explosive, doesn't really matter. Obelisk is not so bad in this room here, so... It was relatively easy, just like blast him down. This was a really fast kill, you see? We had like 37 seconds left, and when did we engage him? Okay, it wasn't exactly fast, but... It was 48 seconds, Bloodseeker. Yeah, this was a really fast Bloodseeker. Could have been a bit fast. Let's say 45 seconds if I hadn't missed my shot there. So 45 seconds for a good Bloodseeker, I guess. Who does literally nothing. Yeah, that was the 17. Yeah, and how much better can this get if I fish like an 18, for example? It can't really get that much better. This run was like overall really solid. We had barely any champions that held us back. We had barely any suppressors. I had, I think, 3 times double elite packs. Most of the time, I didn't have like any elites that like teleported out or something. I was not really in danger. This was a really smooth run, actually, RNG-wise, I'd say. And we had a protection shrine somewhere, which actually is like the best shrine, I guess, at this point. So yeah. This is what I got after fishing 100 keys. It was literally my 100th key. After this, I was going to just leave it. And we did it on the last run. Yeah, out of those 100 keys, I played 5. One with the wrong glyph, which was potentially beatable. Funny enough, I think it was the first key. Or one of the first keys. That was exactly this map as well. I think with the red spiders instead of the poison spiders. It was also the temple map. And I had no chance. And then I changed my glyph and it was fine. And I played 4 more runs. And the 4th one was this one. Didn't show I had close quarters. Yeah, because there's already like 7 buffs on the bar. You just don't see it. But in some cases you see the close quarters, yeah. I was talking about close quarters, yeah. You see it here, actually. This is close quarters. If you level the new glyph to 200, easy 20 plus. That is actually correct. However, I'm not leveling my glyph to 200. Currently it's 15. And it might stay there. But yeah, that was my T17 review, guys. Where are we now? Did they update it? Oh, they did. Barb, 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 barb. Rogue, barb, barb. Another rogue. Oh, look, there's actually a few rogues here. Funny enough, there's no Sorg. Why are there Sorgs in hardcore? Can you do a quick review of your rogue run? This one? Penarf. Okay. Oh, let's check it out, actually. So, same tier, same build. But he's blind. Okay. Oh, what elixir do you pop here? Storm of the Wilds. Lightning, Cold, and Poison Res. And then Lightning Res Elixir. Really? You're running a Lightning Resistance Elixir. Wow. I hate Lightning. I mean, Lightning hurts the most out of everything, I guess. So, yeah. That's not even for the tier 12. So how much lightning res do you have? Like 78 lightning res or something, right? With those two things. And you didn't have any other instance? You have Chorus of War here, and you didn't pop it. You have like the GG map with the GG monster type, and you didn't press your Chorus of War. Nice. It's actually the same map. Literally the one I just played. Dude, how much damage are you taking? What is this? Like, what is hitting you so much here? It's crazy. Okay. So it seems like fairly similar also the way you play it, I guess. Actually, I wonder, did you also do the disobedience strats that I did? Yes. So you shoot into the pack, get the disobedience up, yeah, good. This was an unnecessary pen shot there. This as well. Like, you knocked down this elite here with your pen shot for no reason. You just did a random pen shot. This one. Yeah, it knocks this guy down. And this guy doesn't walk into the bubble now, so you kind of wasted time there. He would have walked down. And now you just can't kill him. Okay, you're playing this with Caltrops. And Smoke Grenade. Are you doing Metamorph and no Shadow Step and... Wait, what do I have? Oh, you don't have Rapid Fire on your bar. That's funny. I guess that's an option. Rapid Fire is not really needed for the Rift. Yeah, you see, this guy survives now. How are you gonna kill him? Are you actually gonna pen shot him until he's dead? Oh, you actually have relatively good damage, yeah. But this would usually not be worth it. I'm not sure how you kill him that fast. That seemed like extremely fast for what I would expect. Because you have only pen shots, no rapid fire. But yeah, I guess with the freeze and the smoke grenade, like it does kind of like add up, I guess. This will be the time to shoot into these guys here. I want to shoot into this stuff here on the left now to get your your disobedience. Okay, you did this. That's fine. So you actually do this pull. I mean, if these guys weren't here, if these champions weren't here, you should do this. But with the champions, it's not worth it. Like, let's look at the timer. Let's just look at the timer, like how much of an advantage they have. They have like maybe 2-3% ahead. Now, after finishing this packs, you have like the same. You had the same pretty much, you see? He didn't gain anything. And you kind of need to double the timer. You know, almost double the timer at least. You want to have like 4 minutes for Bloodseekers, maybe 3 minutes, if you want to cut it close. So you need to get at least an advantage of 50% on the timer. This was actually a waste of time. Okay, here's the same problem. The one I just talked about at the start. Like, you do a pen shot, and you knock down the elite. You see here, you walk up to him, and you shoot. This is like the worst case scenario. This is like the worst thing you can do. Like, you knock down all 3, and they're like all super split up. Yeah, now what? You know, now you run. Okay, I mean, you're running to the next pack, and now you find champions, yeah? So, okay, you can get rid of the champions, and there's, like, more elites. So you kind of got lucky that there's more elites. But you got very unlucky with the champions. I think what you should have done here is, in this poll, you should have just, like, kited them together properly. There's not even that much stuff here. You have a death trap ready. You can do the death trap. Like, now, if you hadn't knocked them down, you could have just walked here on the left, basically where the lightning thing is, put a death trap, and blast them down. You probably would have killed them. Or get very close, but you have like 5, 6 spider hosts here. There's 6 spider hosts. Like, you would have killed them right on the spot instead of kiting them around. Okay, now we have a really large pool. So you have to clean up the little stuff first before I ever do the death trap. I hope we don't press the death trap here. Okay. Oh. Probably fine. Let's see. Man, I hate caltrops. Just looking at this, man, I hate caltrops. Like, you're standing there, like, in the perfect position, you can blast, and then you press caltrops, and... bloop. And now I have to walk in again. Like, it takes like 3 seconds just to like get back into position from where you started. Yeah, you did this really bad. This was really bad, I think. Like, first, you could have killed the skellies up here if you hadn't knocked them down. And then you kited them down, and you killed these guys. Okay, let me see this again. I mean, you have like a really massive pull, so you get ahead, you know? But I think you didn't play it well. This could have been much better. I would not have done the caltrops here. I think you should have waited with the caltrops until like the elites are all there. Because now you start freezing elites one by one. And then they have like desync timers on the unstoppable. And they're also not like stacked up yet. Like, you need to stack them up if you want to do damage. You do this with the death trap, but now even now they're not really stacked. Because they did the death trap too early. There were too many targets here. And some of them were unstoppable. So you didn't really get much value out of the death trap here. And now you just like start shooting, and yeah, I mean, you have so many spider hosts that it kind of worked out. But if you didn't have like 8 spider hosts here or something, you would have not killed these guys. It was only the spider hosts carrying you here. Now you run away. Finish off at least those 2 guys, and let the last guy just follow you. Yeah, that's fine. I think you could have gotten a lot more out of this pull though, way faster. What was this? Lethal. Wait, how did he almost die there? It's time to press some potions, man. Yikes, okay. Okay, I've metamorphosis, you can stand in the frozen. Do you have Rigid Finesse on your amulet? And like imbuement ranks? You seem kind of squishy, but you have a relatively high damage output. Like, the only reason that you're actually clearing this, I think, is because you have way more damage than me. What is your glyph? Like, you have insane damage, I feel. No, that's not hardcore. You can see it on the right. Your glyph is 16, okay. What is your amulet? I mean, this was fine. This was an okay pull. I think we were a bit greedy with kiting this last elite here. So after this here, like this is the last surviving elite from the previous pull. And he kited him and he's like off screen and he keep running. You don't even see him. And then I think he comes in screen like one more time here on the left. Now he's gone again. And he keep running really fast. That's kind of greedy. There's a really high chance you lose him. But I think, actually I think he did lose him. I think he's gone. I think he lost him. Or did he teleport in? No, he's gone. Yeah, he actually lost it under the late. You have frigid, imbue, armor, movement speeds. Yeah, okay, so I have like a very offensive amulet. This is why he's taking so much damage, and that's how he have this damage output. Yeah, frigid is pretty sick for sure. Like 60% extra damage against frozen. Where are you going? Okay. This way. Do you have Paragon to follow for the pension? Yeah, it's in the planner. In the exclamation build. Oh, that blast wave. I would have just clicked it. Like, there's not really a reason on like tier 17 to wait with the blast wave. It's really weak. And if you ever want to use it, you already wasted time now. You should have just clicked it. Obviously, pension goes nowhere. Are you actually walking back now? Yeah, this was just a waste of time. You should have just clicked it. Like, the blast wave doesn't really do much anymore. Like, even this champion guy, do like maybe 20%. Let's see. 30, 50, yeah, something like that. And now it does help a little bit now. But there's a new champion walking in. It's kind of funny, actually, how you dotted up one of these guys so hard. It's actually crazy. Like, this guy here, I think. Okay, one of you is already dead. The other guy is also like, he has the aura on him, but he's still dotted up. He just dies straight for the aura because the poison is snapshot. It's funny. Almost died. Oh, you have like the Plaguebringer minions. Uh-oh. I really hate that. I wonder why. Like, what is causing these guys to be there? Because there's no Plague elite, right? This is a Summoner elite. This is a Cold elite. What is the other elite? What is the third one? Tainted, Toxic Lurker. Okay, Tainted, I think it's the Plaguebringer. Actually, so he has the Plaguebringer minions. But man, they are so dangerous here. Look at those explosions. And there's like 20 of them. And then you have to like identify the right explosions, you know, from the bursting mana spawns. Are you actually fighting this spider now? I think you should kite it. Seems like you have the damage. You have so much damage, man. I'm actually surprised how much damage you have. Kinda crazy. Again, you did this too early. You see what I mean? You didn't kite them together. They're all like spread out. They're not even like far apart, but you didn't kite them together. You have 5 seconds left on a death trap. So either you wait 5 seconds and then do the death trap. Like, I think the play would be to just not attack anything. Wait 5 seconds. Or like wait 3 seconds, shoot once or twice, and then do a death trap. But I think on this pull you could have just YOLO'd the death trap and just right from the start. Because now, I'm not sure if you press the death trap now. You might. But now, like, this guy is full HP. He's unstoppable. Like, this guy is not dying. This guy, like, okay, it's kind of low. But basically, you wasted an entire unstoppable cycle. And now you're just killing this guy. So I think what I should have done is here, just like walk around a little bit more and then do the death trap. Or kite him around a little bit, like, you know, do like a little circle. I think you started too early here. You went in and you shot again. Like, you know, you do always the same thing. You walk in and you shoot the elites and they're all knocked down. Instead of kiting them together. Like, you just need to like hold your pen shot a bit. You don't need to do the pen shot for anything. Like, if you want to get your disobedience, here. Like, you walk up to this pack here. Now is the time. Okay, you already have Poison Imbuement, but now is the time to press Poison Imbuement, and you shoot to the left. You shoot into this pack, and you have a Disobedience for the next 10 seconds. And then you can walk around. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so we kill these guys. He has Champion and 3 elites. I think you should have checked on the right. You should have checked for more. Because you already have to kill these champions. You could have just kited them a bit further. And you start immediately killing the champions, which is, okay, maybe it's not too bad, just finishing off the champions real quick. And then checking the right. That would work as well, so you don't lag out. But let's see. I think now would be the time to go to the right. You do Death Trap instead. Let's see how fast he killed them. At least one of them will die, I guess. But the other two will live. This one also dies, actually. Dude, you have like... Your damage really surprises me, actually. It's crazy. You have so much damage. Are you running Domination? Do you have Domination? No. Man, it's crazy. Okay, this was good. Yeah, you actually tried to pull a bit. Like, you pulled from the back. Although you might have lost a few of these guys here. You have a lot of trash monsters here. You definitely want to make sure that you get them. Like, all the stuff at the top. So, you might have lost something now, because you went really far. Let's see. The spiders are here, but I think you lost some of the spider hosts at least. There's only 2 of them. I think there was more stuff on the top. Let's go back again. There's like 3, 4, there's like, there's like 5, 6 spider hosts, and you only have 2 down there. Which are actually from this pull. Like, they all went back here. They're all leashed back. You lost like half the pull there. Because you went too fast. Which I guess doesn't really matter if you kill these elites now. You're probably done after this. But it would also really help you with like the AoE damage. It might be kind of close, actually. Let's see. Do you spawn here? Kind of close. Yeah, you would have definitely done this faster if you had the other guys. Because now you actually have to run to the next pull. And just like blast this here. Oh, there's a champion. F. You see how much time it lost? You would have already spawned. You would have spawned like here. Maybe earlier. You would have spawned here probably at 350. And instead you spawned at like 320. Because you lost the pull from the top. Let's see the Bloodseekers. Okay. Did you not make a plan where you put your points? Like, I already have smoke grenade. What do I do now? Okay. It's kind of funny looking at this rank 8 pen shot without any points assigned. So you have a glove equipped, not a Fist of Fate. You're using Poison Trap. What is a... I do Noxious Eyes with Slow. And what's this? Elements, okay. Yeah, you don't have Fist of Fate actually. Interesting. Wait, or do you? No. He has a pen shot glove. So what is on your glove actually? Dude, how long did it take for respec? You spent 50 seconds on this. If you make a proper macro, it takes 2. And you might get banned. 2 minutes 20 for all 3 Bloodseekers. And you still have to split them. And he actually cleared us. That's insane. Do we do 1v2? This guy teleported back. Holy man, 2 minutes. I see it. Okay, this is a barb. I want to see how much damage they do to him. Yeah, pretty good. So when do they engage? Here, at 1:53. Dude, you spawned them 1.5 minutes ago. And now he started fighting. So you do it with Blade Shifts. I might go back to Blade Shift or Bloodseekers as well instead of Pestilent Points and go like Elements Aspect for more damage. Just hope I get my procs. Now that we actually use the Lucky Hit Potion, it might be fine. Hey, you have some insane damage. Maybe I'll try the Caltrops actually. For the Bloodseekers. With the right timing. Oh, almost kills it. Wait, did the rogues just almost just kill you with like a normal hit? It's like 70% of your life. Yeah, actually has some crazy damage output here on these guys. And this is a Necro. No, it's a Sork. Uh-oh. Poison Shine and Water terrifying. It's pretty easy at least. Crazy how much damage to do even though he's unstoppable. Like here, he's unstoppable and just melt him. I guess you have Exploiter Aspect as most guys with Metamorphosis. That kind of surprised me. Damn. When did he engage the last guy? 44 seconds. And he cleared it with 19 left. So it was 25 seconds for a Sork. Hopefully it was a rogue that did 20. And there's 1 TB and 1 pen RF. Took 2 frozen orb hits in the face. Let me see the frozen orb again. I mean, if you're standing right on the Sork, the frozen orb doesn't hurt you much. Like, the dangerous part is the teleport on the Sork. And if you're like far away from them, like if you're not standing exactly on them, then the frozen orb can hurt you. Like here, when you do a Caltrops and in this moment he throws a frozen orb, he could die. So you gotta be careful of that. It's actually kind of funny how like you keep shooting, you don't see his HP move at all. And here comes the poison finally. And now I see the ticks. It's kind of funny how the physical damage is like 0, man. Let me see that again. So you think he got hit by the Terrifying? You just stood in it? And then you press Caltrops and you also jump into the Frozen Orb. And you also jump into the next Terrifying. Does it hit you as well? It did, actually. Holy dude. Wait, it didn't do damage to you though. The second Terrifying didn't do damage to you. Interesting. No, it doesn't stop the damage. Unstoppable does not stop the damage. You just don't get to see it. Like, you see clearly that he's taking damage from the terrifying. Like, he has like 80%. Dude, he almost killed himself here. Like, got hit by the one. Actually, he got hit by the frozen orb, I guess. The terrifying, and then he jumped into the frozen orb explosion as well. And for some reason, this second terrifying didn't kill you, actually. Here, it goes off, and you're standing right in it, like here. How did he not die? I'm not sure how he not died. He should have died there. Keltros moment. Well, anyway, GG for the 17. I think you can definitely improve your playstyle a lot, though. Like, with this kind of damage, if you, like, do this properly, they can definitely get another 1 or 2 tiers out of this, I think, in terms of just, like, you know, making better pulls, not knocking everything down when you don't have to. Like, this kind of stuff. I should start a new segment, roast my run. No, we could do that, I guess. It would be funny.